Hi there, this is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here for Scorpio. Scorpio, this is a reading for August for you, Scorpio. And I'll be using for the month of August for you the Tarot of Fire. The Tarot of Fire. Yes, I found the stone. Yes, I did. And it wasn't a stone, actually. There are a subscriber's asking me if because I lost a rune. It's a rune. And these are not stones. These are antlers. They're carved out of, so you can see them. They're very light. I travel a lot. And they're carved out of antlers. Antlers. And you know that antlers fall, and they were shaved and then carved. And so they're very clear, very light, so it's easy for me to work with. All right, so I'm using this Tarot of Fire for you, Scorpio, and I'll be mixing them for the first half of the reading using that and my runes. So as I mix, I wanted to tell you that for the past days, I think it was a week ago, 10 days ago, I opened my channel to private membership. And private membership, it has a monthly subscription of $4.99. And there in the community space, I upload things, I upload readings using Lenormand cards. That is my favorite for that type of written communication. The Lenormand readings oracle deck, we ask direct questions and I deal with them individually. You might want to check that possibility out. That will be supporting me, supporting my channel. It helps. Everything helps. So now let me take the cards. One has fallen from the top. Well, it is the first card, so let's take it out. Let's take it out. Interesting. Scorpio, what do you have? You've got this Ace of Wands, this Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is action, is passion, is energy, and you are on fire. As we speak, Scorpio, I can see you in action. I see you in action. There's a lot of creativity. You have ideas. You're spilling it all over the place, literally. And my grandmother used to say, well, I don't need to say a lot of words for those of you who can understand me and read between my lines. Then we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups there. The Eight of Cups. The focus here is the Page of Swords, the Page of Swords. So there will be communication. More so than in recent weeks, you will be prone to give and take more readily with certain people of your choice because you feel comfortable with them. I have here then the Tower, and we'll look at that. I'll pull another card from under the deck. And the last card is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords does talk of a delay. What is that all about? Let me take the card from under the deck, and I've got the Fool. The Fool. Look, the reason why everybody's saying, oh, I love your glasses, and they're falling, and I keep putting them on. I've traveled, and this time there were so many birthdays. I had so many birthdays, so I had to think of this and that and giving gifts. And I forgot my contact lenses. I have a wedding. I forgot the dress that I was going to wear. You can't imagine. You can't imagine. But I have my cards and I have my setup. So, and I'm wearing my glasses. Now, this Tower tells me that the month of August, there's two sides to this sword, all right? And then the Four of Swords. There's two sides to the story. One is that it seems like such a tragedy to you that you will not be able to see certain people of your choice. I keep saying that. I don't want to say it's one person. I don't want to say it's two persons. I don't want to say it's a group. I don't want to say it's a family. But there are certain people of your choice because you are honing in. It's like as if you have a homing device, a homing device, and you're just concentrating on certain persons and certain energies. Now, there is this underlying sadness. Oops, sorry, my microphone, I brought that. There is this underlying sadness because you're at a distance from someone and you cannot communicate with them. You can't touch them. You can't embrace them. And that is so, because as time goes by, even in the month, as time goes by, you really long, there's this longing for them. You really long for their presence. And the Fool tells you the other side of that blade, the other side of that blade tells you that it's going to be so sweet when you hook up again, after you are closer. Now, there is a delay. There's this Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords does talk about not being able to see each other in the month of August, unless it's at the very, very end. That is a possibility. It could be at the very, very end. Now, I do see the month of August as not completely being a month for vacation time for you. No, I see that is also a month where you start working, but it's not that it's not forced labor. It's not work that you have to do. You're not on the watch. You're not on anybody's watch. You're not timing, clocking in or anything. But your mind is bringing up ideas, and the ideas come to you as if they were blades. There's a lot of air sign, a lot of intellectual energy here, a lot of truths that start to come up. And you learn about yourself, Scorpio, a fundamental truth that has to do with that group of persons or specific person, what they really mean to you. August is an answer to that question. What does that person really mean to me? And it's lovely to see, and I'll tell you why. Because of that Ace of Wands, because of that burning desire and energy, creative juices that flow, and they can go in a certain way. They can go towards your passionate desires and your passionate games, or they can be put into, and they do, because when one is missing, the other takes over. I don't see any fly-by-night action here, in the sense that, when the cat's away, when the cat is away, the mice will play. I don't see that. I see you as very focused on that certain group or single or group of persons. And you're very, very, it's very deep. It's very deep. And it's not only skin deep, it's very deep. This is something that's age old. This is something from past lives. This is a karmic sensation. And it's lovely to see. Let me take the runes to see what they can add here. There was a dog he has, and it's a male dog, stopped barking. Okay. I have 30 sats. Damn. 30 sats. Came out, fell just like this. It was on its side. So that's telling me I had to pick that up first. And the watchword, the key word, the fundamental energy in the month is this: illumination. How much they mean to me and how good it's going to be when we get back together. That is the depth of the month. I've got beautiful runes. I've got Lagos Lagos Bright Stave. It's a joy to be smoothly sailing through the month of August, regardless of what you're doing, where you are. The thoughts that you have projected toward that person or persons is extremely, extremely pleasant, and it will get you from day to day, and it'll get you sailing right into the end of the month. There is joy here. Scorpio, there is joy. Wunyo, it's full of joy, and you have your characteristic insight here and intuition. Kinats is bright stave. You are there, you understand, you have your antenna up, and you know before you think, you know before you ask, you have this sensation in the month of August that I'm finally where I should be. I shouldn't be thinking to myself, but maybe we should be together in this way, or maybe we should be together in that way, or maybe we should. No, This is the way it is for now. And this is so, so wonderful because I feel wonderful. And it's a revelation. There's one after another. These revelations come up. Illumination. You get illuminated the month of August. Urus Merkstave. You do take that difficulty of separation by the horns. You take that bull by the horns and you face it straight on. And you do it in your own way. There is Awats here. Awats talks about you not necessarily traveling very much. You are maybe bound to a situation. You may have to take care of relatives or younger children or older people, members of the family. You may have some kind of a commitment of that kind, and you stand to the responsibility. You take up the responsibility. And I have Ingvats here. Ingvats tells you, there are little bricks that come, and they come together like little magnets, tuck, 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 in the month of August, one next to the other. And the picture that you get at the end of the month is so lovely. Illumination, the light is turned on for you, Scorpio. Thank goodness. I'm so happy I was able to give you this message, ladies and gentlemen, Scorpio friends. Do like and share my videos. I'd love that. And if you subscribe. Push the notification, the little bell next to the subscribe button as well. You will be notified when I go live. Mwah. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Until we read together again, I'll be back soon.